in this first game of the playoffs. Just 3 misses from outside. Here he is addressing the media.
Before we ask about your game, can you talk a little bit about Miles Turner, what he brought to the floor tonight?
Miles did a great job on both ends of the floor. He screened at a high level, rebounded at a high level, played defense at a high level. We need him to do that all series. So he played well today. We just got to build on it.
Vic, a lot of the country, I think, just caught this team for the first time this year. What do you think they're saying about the Pacers tonight?
I have no idea, and I really don't care. I'm just focused on my team, focused on this series, taking it one game at a time. Right now I'm focused on game 2, so we got to be ready. They're going to come out ready on both ends of the floor, but so are we.
Victor in the back, Kenny Road at WHBC. You guys won the season series 3-1, but this is a completely different Cavs team you're facing. You guys are pretty much the same. How important was it to get off to that start to maybe create that belief that what we did in the regular season we can do here too?
I think we already had that belief. I believe that we can win. We came into this game playing with a mentality that we were going to attack on both ends of the floor and been playing like we've been playing all year. And we did a great job of that. But it's like I said, it's only one game. It's only game 1, so got to get ready for game 2.
Eli Mooney on AP Radio. Tonight, Lance Stephenson had a lot on the floor. Can you just talk about his contributions and how big it is when he gets going like that, and especially heading into the series, game 2 and onward?
It's great for us. When he plays at a high level, it's huge for us. We just need him to continue to keep doing what he's doing and keep building on it. He contributed in every way, rebounding, passing, scoring, and when he does that, it's huge. So just got to continue to keep getting better throughout the series.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon-Journal. Back in July, Dan Gilbert, the Cavs owner, said he didn't think the Pacers got enough in the Paul George deal. I just wondered, were you aware of that? Have you thought about it in recent days?
I'm aware of it.
Vic, on the defensive end, what did y'all do tonight? They weren't hitting anything from anywhere. How come?
We just try to make it tough on LeBron, give him different looks, let him see bodies, but get out the shooters as fast as possible, and get great contests. They didn't make shots that they probably normally make, so we did a great job defensively, just kind of giving them different looks everywhere. But we got to be ready for game 2, so got to continue to build on that defensively.
For you, this year has been such a breakout. So many steps you've kind of, you checked off along the way, All-Star game, and all the attention you're getting. I'm talking about defensively. Was today another box to check off? This is your first playoff game where you're the man.
No, it's just one game. Just one game. That's it. And it's a series for a reason. So got to get ready for game 2. I know I might sound redundant, but it's true.
Tom Withers, Associated Press. Victor, you said you were aware of Gilbert's quote. Were you bothered by it?
No.
Did it fuel you at all?
No, I already have fuel. You can say he added fuel to the fire, I guess you'd say, but that was so long ago. It came up recently, obviously, because we're playing the Cavs in the series, but I'm aware of what he said. Can't control his opinion, but all I'm focused on is myself and becoming the best Victor Oladipo possible.
Just curious, Nate before the game talked about how hard you worked and the one-on-one sessions with him, film sessions and such. How much has Nate helped you blossom into the player that you've become this year?
Words can't really describe that. Nate's been believing me since I got traded to the Pacers. First conversation I had with Nate. He was telling me how he believed in me and how he was going to expect a lot out of me, and my role was going to be different with the team, and they were going to ask me to do a lot. My entire career, no one's ever done that. So it was great, man. He believed in me since day one, and I trust him and he trusts me, and just got to continue to keep getting better and blossoming in our relationship on and off the court.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. There were players in the East coming down the stretch who said they didn't want to see LeBron. He's never lost a first-round series ever. Today was the first day he's ever lost an opening game in the playoffs. You guys seem to be out there with no fear of him or them or anything like that. I'm just curious, what's behind that? What plays into the confidence that you guys seem to play with against him today?
I mean, we've been playing like this all year. We've been playing hard on both ends all year. It hasn't been magnified. So it's the playoffs now, and we've been doing this all year. Now everybody sees it, so it's kind of shocking to everybody, I guess you would say. But we've been playing hard. We've been playing our butts off on both ends of the floor all year. We're fully aware of LeBron. We're fully aware of his team. And we realize it's not going to be easy, but that doesn't mean we're just going to come in here and just fold. We're planning on winning. That's why we came to this series. That's why we came to play this game, is to win, not just to come here and just be okay. So that's what we're focused on, taking it one game at a time, trying to win every game.
David Glacier from the News Herald. How important was it to get off to that 25-8 start? You ended up winning by 18, and that number kept reappearing. They would get it to 7, boom, you'd have it back up 15-18. How important was it to get off to that start and set a tone?
It was great. It was definitely very important to get off to a great start. We knew they were going to have a lot of energy, a lot of juice in their arena. We knew things were going to get a little hectic. We knew they were going to go on runs, but I think defensively we were special today, and we just got to continue to keep building on that.
Victor, Ash Talk Metro Networks. You guys scored 9 points in the first quarter just off of turnovers. So how much did that help you set the tone for both ends of the floor, really?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely it fueled our offense. Our defense definitely fueled our offense, and we're really good when we do that. So just got to continue to build on it.
Vic, your conditioning's been off the charts this year. Do you wish Game 2 was tomorrow? What about this layoff? Are you ready to lace him up tomorrow?
Sure. If that's what the league changed their mind and said let's play tomorrow, I'll be ready. If the game was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna be ready for it. So I believe my team will too. Just got to continue, like I said, these next 2 days, continue to get better. And continue to fix the things that we need to fix, learn from Game 1, apply it to Game 2, and get ready.
All good? Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, guys.
Victor Oladipo in his 1 playoff game this year as compared to his 5 playoff games last year as a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder. The same amount of three-pointers made. He's more than halfway to the amount of points that he had last year and halfway to the field goals made. So clearly a great breakout performance from him. Rip, why wasn't he getting the job done before? And why is he a good playoff performer right now?
Well, one, when he was in Orlando, Scott Skiles is hard on all the young guys in the league, so that was tough for him. Then going to OKC, like I said before, playing with Russell Westbrook, a guy that dominates the ball. Vic needs the ball in his hand. He needs to be able to go out there and be a playmaker and also make plays. When he came into this league, we all knew how great defensively he was, but we all questioned his jump shooting abilities. In this role right now, a lot of his three-pointers were either walk-in threes. He shot 6 for 9 from the three-point line, but he got a chance to really pat that ball. And some guys catch a rhythm that way. You look at Joe Johnson, you look at Jamal Crawford, you look at guys in the league that need the ball in their hand to catch a rhythm. So now he's found a home. This is a perfect place for him. He goes out there. Coach McMillan has done an excellent job with this ball club. Excellent job with Vic. So I think you got to give a lot of credit to Vic going out in the summer, not quitting on himself, saying, all right, you know what, I'm going to go out there and do exactly what I need to do to get better. And he came back a much improved player.
Stu, when he signed that extension, it seemed as if it was a situation where, maybe that wasn't the best decision. Then when he got traded, maybe that wasn't the best decision. But now it sure looks good. LeBron James is ready to address the media after his 20th career playoff triple-double.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. I mean, LeBron, just to start with the obvious, this is the first time you've been in this situation down 0-1 in the first round. How do you react to that? Do you feel any differently than you would after any other playoff loss?
Is it? So I've never lost a game one in the first round before in my career. No, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they came in and they dictated the tempo. They were more aggressive. They just played inspired basketball, and they just took advantage of everything that we wanted to try to do. They were more physical than us at the point of attack. They were more precise with what they wanted to do. And, you know, we couldn't score the ball, you know, and obviously in this league, you got to be able to score the ball. And I think defensively we were pretty good. I mean, we gave up 98 points. I mean, you know, 80, you know, is definitely not going to cut it. And, you know, we're going to make some adjustments and be a lot better.
LeBron, Ron Potesta to the Sports Animal 1390. You didn't take your first shot until there was 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Was that by choice to get some other players involved, or was that courtesy of Indiana's defense?
No, it's just how the game was being played. I mean, guys had great looks, and they just didn't go down. I mean, Kev had back-to-back threes that didn't go down. You know, G. Hill got into the lane and missed the floater. You know, Hood had a wide-open transition three that didn't go down. You know, and for the most part, I was, you know, trying to get guys and, you know, in the right place. It was two on the ball at times. I was assisting, you know, but guys just couldn't make shots to start the game. So it was just how the game was flowing.
Jason Lowe, The Athletic. Ty said he had to play you more at point than he wanted to because of George. I'm just, in this series, is it better for you to be on the ball initiating, or is it better for you to be in the post?
I mean, that's something we're going to take a look at. I mean, you know, with G. Hill having the setback that he had in the game after that, you know, that screen, I had to take some of the responsibility, you know, handle the ball, get us into our sets, and also still trying to be aggressive, getting guys involved. You know, so we'll see going into game two where we feel the best, you know, best counter their defense, counter their attack. You know, I would definitely love to sit in the post a little bit more, you know, but I did a good job of that tonight, and, you know, the Pacers did a good job of just trying to alleviate everybody else as well.
Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. In the past, you've referred to game ones as a feel-out game. Do you still feel the same way about this one, and do you think that you can pull something out of this that you can use beneficial going forward?
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, we had some guys in their first time out there, you know, in the playoff setting, and, you know, they definitely, like I told you guys, you always asked me, was anything you could tell the first? I said, listen, experience is the best teacher, and they got it today. So, you know, I think everybody's going to be a lot more calm and more precise in what we want to do, you know, going into game two. So it's definitely a fill-out game for sure. You know, we see what they want to do. They're going to push the ball at any and every opportunity they got. You know, we have to be ready for that attack.
Jeff Udell, News Herald. So, LeBron, do you think you guys need to make a lot of adjustments, or is it just shooting the ball better for the second game?
No, we don't have to make a lot of adjustments. I think, you know, especially defensively, we were in a, you know, really good, you know, position. I think, I mean, listen, you look at Oladipo's, you know, threes. I mean, 4 of them was straight up pushes as hard as he can and then pull it, jack it in your face. And he's been making that all year. I mean, that's not a scheme. That's just a great player making a great shot. I mean, I think defensively we were in tune with the game plan, but we got to make shots. I mean, we 8 for 34 from the three-point line. We 12 for 20 from the free throw line. We got to make shots.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. LeBron, you mentioned some of the guys going through the playoffs for the first time. When they're out there and they're playing the way that they are, where does it show up most that this is their first playoffs?
I think the intensity, how much different a regular season game is compared to a postseason game, and it happens that fast. You know, you always hear people say, you know, in the regular season sometimes this is a playoff atmosphere type of playoff. You can't simulate that. You can't simulate that speed. You can't simulate, you know, what's going on out there. So, you know, today was definitely a good test for some of our younger guys, and you know, like I said, I think they'll be, you know, a lot better, especially in game two, and not just I mean, even the older guys as well. I mean, some of the guys even with the experience, including myself. I mean, I have to be a lot better as well. So everybody has to, dig deep and not lose two of them at our home floor.
David Grenham, ESPN. LeBron, when you guys fall down 19 in the first quarter in what seemed like a blink of the eye, it's hard to come back from that, obviously. But once that initial wave happened, did you see any of the younger guys or the less experienced guys make plays that made you believe that they were settling in or they're figuring out what this whole playoff is all about?
No, I think all of us settled in. I mean, that was kind of more of a wave when you go down 17. You don't want to do that. It's too hard to come back from, and then when you're able to make a run, any shot here, we cut it to 10 in the second quarter. Corey Joseph hits a huge three across from their bench. We have a turnover. They come back down, score. We don't score at the end of the half, and then we mess up on a coverage, and Miles Turner hits the three to put them up 17. So, we just have to be a little bit more, mind ready than anything. And then once your mind is into it, then put your body as well and be more physical and understand what's going on the floor.
A quick follow. What was it like going against Lance Stephenson in the playoffs again?
Listen, it's fun. He's a competitor. He don't back down from nobody, and I definitely don't as well. So, it's going to be a good series.
Steve Ashburn at NBA.com. Just to follow up regarding Lance. I mean, he is a lightning rod type of player. He helps his team. Sometimes he doesn't help his team. When you're going against him, I mean, what are you doing or thinking in terms of trying to make sure he ends up in the minus column? Can you use his emotions against him?
Well, you said it. You said it right. Lance. He was a spark tonight for him. Especially in that second quarter. Hit a three in my face. Got a dunk down the middle and one on JG. Made a couple big shots, a couple big plays, and you just try to make it tough on them, just like everybody else. At the end of the day, try to make it tough on them, and I think we did that for the majority of the part after that second quarter.
It's a long time to Wednesday. I think you know what it's going to sound like for the next couple of days. Are the Cavs in trouble? Is the Cavs over? I know you don't care.
And I won't hear it either. So.
But for the guys who've never done this before and been here before, do you worry about their confidence level? What the next? It's a long time to sit coming off a loss when you don't play well.
The best thing to do is just, I don't know. Don't be on social media right now. I'm not. I don't know, Jason. You know me. I'm not on social media. When I watch the games, I put some music on. I don't even listen to the commentator. Throughout the playoffs. For me, it's an opportunity. Game one, playing 44 minutes, I get the rest. I'll take the 2 days. I need the 2 days now. I didn't expect to play 44, but I get an opportunity to take the 2 days, me personally, and I hope the guys do the same thing to try to get their mind and their bodies refocused on what we need to do to win a ball game. But I've always stayed even keel with the postseason. I'm down 0-1 in the first round. I was down 3-1 in the finals. So I'm the last guy to ask about how you're going to feel the next couple of days. All right.
So that was LeBron James following his triple-double and the loss for the first time in his career in the opening game of the playoffs. We'll look ahead to Game 2 next.